Okay, so we've left it running for, I'm gonna say, about 10 hours, maybe 12 hours. Just AFK, just letting it run, die, restart, repeat. And we've got 200 million, or 250 million. So basically now what you want to be doing, it's tempting to like want to go and buy all these shit, but you want to wait, hold off, right? Go to your unlockable store and just unlock everything you can. Right, I'm not sure if we can do it in like stages, so let me see if I can unlock World 3. Where is World 3? That's World 3, okay. So let's... Okay. So we need to... A minimum... Okay, yeah, okay. Alright, so let's keep unlocking stuff. And hopefully we can get to World 3. Because if we can get to World 3, then that'll be a big chunk of change for us. Okay, we got World 3. That's good. Now our next unlock will be 200 mil. So we want to have a look at that and focus on that. So now we can end this run and equip this guy with the skills that we wanted to use, which is, oh, we have 4 skills now. Okay, so we're gonna go sweep, sweep, and then ricochet, 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 because we'll buy some extra ones. So basically what you want to be doing is you want to be going sweep, sweep, ricochet, ricochet. Because how the skills cast is 1, 2, 3, 4. Based on their respective cooldowns. These last 2 slots are going to be slash and a ricochet. Or you could go with slash, ricochet, ricochet, ricochet. Right? Because ricochet is a very strong skill. It also has the ability to be held by the character. So I'll show you what I mean. Basically, if there are no enemies on screen, it will hold the ricochet ball and then fire it when enemies get in range. So when you have enough cooldown, it will immediately just like hold 6 of them because we can get extra ricochet projectiles. So if we have a look, we can't buy anything yet, but basically you can get extra ricochet amount, like projectile amount, right? Extra projectiles. So you can also get this from the tree, I believe. So projectile. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure you can. Projectile speed. Speed. Is up here? Projectile speed. Where is it? I know you can get extra projectiles on the tree. Speed, speed, speed. Oh, did you take it out? Dog shit. Tragic. Alright, yeah, okay. So you can no longer get extra projectiles from the tree. You used to be able to, but now you can't, unfortunately. So that's fine. We can just focus on projectile speed and projectile damage multipliers. So now we have a 3rd character. We have the ability to almost overlap each other once we have some more area. So basically that's what we're going to be focusing on the main skill tree right now is area, or radius, sorry. It used to be called area, but now it's called radius multipliers. So radius. So we'll go along our original route and see if we can get some cheap and easy points into the radius multiplier. And we'll get this base damage as well, because base damage is always good. What's that? Attack speed multiplier? Yeah, let's path down to that one. And we'll also get that one for 1 point as well. And... okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. And then we'll get these guys too, because we're going to be running with Ignite. Ignite is the best, in my opinion. More radius. How many skill points do we have left? 3. Alright, we'll get these ones. These guys, these radius multipliers, and that will allow us to do that. We're going to track down to that one for projectile speed and fizz multiplier. Mainly just for the projectile speed, to be honest. And the life and radius. But our next skill point, our next 4 is going to be in this one with the base. to get the base. And then we'll move from there. We'll move down here onto that one. But now we can go and pop in and buy everything, these guys. So because these will allow us to get the rewards. So if I were to show you how it works. So now we have the option of choosing the reward, right? Now, this is automatically chosen if you click the plan run mode, which I do. I would recommend, because you can change what gets offered in that menu there. So you can choose to have all classes have crit shots, all classes have main, right? Or you can reroll, right? So move speed we don't need. All classes gain maim, all classes gain blind, and we can't reroll anymore. So let's just pick this, and then we have all knights abilities gain +1 chaos base, right? So we have all these different things, right? So basically I just click through them all, and then we'll click the plan mode. But if we were to turn on global messages, you'd be able to see what we're getting. So let's turn on global messages, and you'll be able to see once he levels up again. So we haven't even gotten through one wave currently because it's like 1,000 mobs. So we're too slow. We're clearing too slow. That's fine. We're after the money right now. Let me see if we can do the previous one where it's like the absolute unit one, and we'll see if we can actually clear it. We cannot. Okay. Alright, let's take off absolute unit, and we'll take off that one. Yeah, so as you can see, they do display the stats there, but as you can see, it is very cancerous. So yeah, let's turn off that one, and let's turn off that one. And now we're on World 3. Now, basically, what we want to be doing now is we want to be focusing on gold per second gain. And we want to be trying to get to the point where we are having over 50k gold per second. Because the more gold we have per second that we're able to get, is the more gold we're going to be able to pick up. So basically, we want to keep buying all of these until we have like basically all of them unlocked, pretty much. So all these ones here, like these ones, especially the damage over time multiplier, we're gonna need that, right? So you just want to keep tapping buy all as soon as you have enough, right? And then at that point, once you have them all unlocked, just leave it for a little bit, and then we'll go from there. But basically what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be saving up for the snake ability and then the scorch arrow ability, because ultimately we want to have all of these unlocked, and we're going to get more gold as we progress forward. But now let's talk about crafting. All right, crafting is a integral part of the game, and the way you craft, I don't know if we're gonna have enough money to really demonstrate the crafting mechanic, but we can give it a shot. I can show you at least the armor building. So when you click on a slot, or when you click over here, it will tell you what you can craft, right? So these are all the different items that you can craft. So ideally, right, you want to be picking something that isn't what you want to be maining on it. So because you can't double up on the stats, so if you pick life base, when you try and add like life base to this item, for example, right, we only get life multiplier and not life base, right? But if we were to pick a different chest, right, we'll pick a different chest, let's say the mana base, and then we try, we will have the base life multiplier. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, life base multiplier, right? But it wasn't on this other one, right? It wasn't here, right? We only had the energy base because stats can only appear once on a piece of gear. So if you want a specific stat on your piece of gear, you want to have a base that isn't the stat that you want to be using. So for example, if I wanted to stack chaos resistance at a higher rate than its like base rate, it will be wise for me to choose either fizz, cold, or a different element, so I'm able to stack a higher percentage of the resistance that I want to get. So for example, the actual stats itself come from this window here. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Limited, but the amount of this stat here affects the ability, the max rolls on the crafts. So like, for example, if I have a fire base, which is +2 to +8, right? Or if I use a cold base and then I go to apply a fire base to my weapon, it bases it off this window, does it not? If it doesn't, I think it should. That way you can have scaling weapons and you're able to maximize and have a gold sink while also creating power creep for the people who have it. So for example, right, or a better option is, right, take the base stat of whatever this is and apply it to the armor base stat. So for example, right, let's say we have a sword, a fire based sword, have it take the value from whatever this is, right, and then obviously apply the rarity for it. So you have a +2 to +8, right, common, as a common sword, right? So you're making a common fire sword with +2 to +8, right? And then you make it, and then let's say you find like a legendary one, right? It applies that legendary affix, like that legendary increase of stats to your fire base, to whatever your fire base is, right? So let me see if that I am actually right about that. So now it's the 7 to 28. So now we go and check the base. Oh, it does. It does. Okay, that's baller. All right. Yes. Well done. Well done. Round of applause. I didn't realize it did that. Okay. Well. Okay. Never mind. That whole spiel about that being a good idea. Don't worry about it. He's already thought about that. That's really cool. So now it's worth it to like completely go ahead. I believe, is it multiplied by the skills? Please make it done by the skills as well. Is that actually... Let me change these fire resistances. That's 2 to 4. So can we upgrade it? No, we can't upgrade it. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fair. Anyway, that's it for episode 2. I'll see you guys in a couple of hours once we have a bit more gold, because obviously our gold per second is going up pretty fast. So we're just going to keep buying stuff, and we're going to make sure that we get this as high as possible, get our base damage as high as possible, while unlocking things as well. That's pretty much it. We'll handle crafting once we have enough gold to be able to show it off with all the different stats and stuff like that. The tree has changed, so I will be learning it with you guys.